I am humbled and deeply honored to accept the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters in Leadership from the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton. I must say that it is the first time ever that I have accepted an honorary degree from any university. And I have reasons why I did accept this one, among the many that have been suggested to me. It is a great privilege to be recognized by this esteemed institution for the impact of my contribution, which have been made possible through the collaboration of many people and their goodwill. Together, we have contributed to the well-being of our fellow citizens and the advancement of our nation. I therefore take this opportunity to acknowledge the support of countless individuals, communities, and organizations across the country who have partnered with me through my public career, dedicating their effort, their time, their skills, and energy to the betterment of our society and our nation. I feel challenged that this very moment to reflect deeply on the impact of my efforts and contributions, particularly on how they align with the fundamental values and principles that this university holds dear. The purpose of leadership is to inspire and empower individuals and teams to pursue opportunities for growth, advancement, and self-actualization. Without values, leadership is not only undefined and ineffective, but it also fails from the outset. Inherent in leadership, therefore, is the responsibility to consistently demonstrate through visible actions in the service of others and our nation the highest standards of integrity, focus, compassion, and unwavering commitment to excellence in pursuit of our common good. As I mentioned earlier, these principles of leadership and service have defined this university since its inception. I am proud to be associated with its work, values, and example. I am very proud to receive my very first honorary degree from the first chartered university in Kenya. With immense gratitude and humility, I accept this recognition and the honor of the Doctor of Humane Letters in Leadership from the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton. It is a privilege to join the university's distinguished convocation alongside the graduating class of 2024. This degree will serve as a constant reminder of my responsibility to contribute fully in the advancement of knowledge, to drive positive change, and to help create a future for Kenya where leadership is synonymous with integrity and excellence in service. I believe that these are the indispensable qualities of servant leadership, which is exactly what our nation needs at this moment in our journey of transformation. I am persuaded that the values, the Christian values, the godly values that Baraton stands for, and its exemplary leadership and integrity are values that are aligned with what I believe in as a person. And I am very proud that this moment there is a convergence in what I believe in and what this great institution believes in. Thank you very much. We had students waiting for almost 2 years before they could join university. When I became Minister for Higher Education, I decided that it was time to eliminate this challenge that had been with us for a long time and nobody wanted to make the decision because it was difficult. When I made that decision and provided the leadership for us to get out of that conundrum, I received a lot of flack. But because it was the right decision, we implemented it. Today, many of our students are beneficiaries that they can complete their higher education this year and join university next year. And we stopped the hemorrhage in our education system of many students who, staying at home for 2 years, ended up getting married and ended up not pursuing higher education. For years, Kenya concentrated on formal education and very little of technical education. When I became Minister for Higher Education, and having assessed our skills audit and realized that we were way behind many countries in matters technical education, I began the journey to reposition technical education in our education system. I remember the Vice Chancellor of Moi University then writing an opinion in the newspaper and saying how wrong I was. But today, we have grown students in our technical education ecosystem from about 20,000 then, in 2009. Now, we have close to 700,000 students in our technical education. And we are making tremendous progress. It was a difficult decision then. Today, we all share in its outcome. I know many people contributed, many people worked with us to make that a reality. I am also persuaded that we need a funding model that is not focused on the university, but focused on the student. A funding model that will not leave any child in Kenya behind. A funding model that recognizes that there are children from vulnerable families. I don't think it is correct for all of us to assume that we are all the same and that students from vulnerable families don't need affirmative action. They do. And that is why, in this new model, we are increasing scholarship and loan for students from vulnerable families from 80% to 95%. I am persuaded that it is the right thing to do. And so, as it was difficult before, so it is now, but the right decisions need to be made anyway. We will celebrate them further down the road. To the class of 2024, I congratulate you on your hard work and achievement. I wish you success as you go forth into the world. Practice your professions and actualize your great potential for the benefit of your families and your nation. I pray fervently that your wisdom, integrity, and strength increase as you put your knowledge and skills to the service of God, our Creator, our nation, and to our fellow citizens. Thank you very much. My very best wishes. Well done. God bless you. Thank you very much. I thought I should be the first one to take the opportunity to congratulate you from transitioning from graduates to graduates. Congratulations, all of you. Secondly is to congratulate our new Vice Chancellor, Mr. Msafiri Mnamba Jackson. Congratulations for taking up the mantle of leading this great institution. And I want to welcome you to Kenya and welcome you to this institution and to join the leadership of our education fraternity in Kenya. I am very confident that you have the requisite knowledge, understanding, and experience to be able to run this great institution and take it to greater heights as is expected by this community, the church, and the government. Let me just tell you that in the lingua franca here in this Nandi County, your name would have been Kipruto. That is the translation of Msafiri. So when anybody makes a mistake and says Vice Chancellor Kipruto, they are not very wrong. I congratulate Baraton University for being the first to offer a degree in nursing. This has been a premier institution in the development of our human capital. And because of three reasons. Number one, that this institution has excelled in that profession. And number two, that you have produced some of the best healthcare professionals in Kenya. And number three, that there is still need for an expanded education in the space of nursing and especially healthcare professionals. And there are many students out there who would value a chance to study in that space in this college. The request that has been put to me for a grant from the government of Kenya for the completion of the facility that you have in this institution, I'm instructing the Ministry of Education to give a grant of 60 million shillings for the development of that facility as the university continues to service our healthcare professionals' requirements in Kenya. Congratulations again. My very best wishes to you, to your parents, to your families, and to our great nation, Kenya. Asante sana.